So in this video, we will see how a modulus problem of this difficulty level can be solved in just one step. And also towards the end of this video, I will be giving you two real challenging yet interesting problems. And before moving ahead, let's have a quick recap of the mod concept. So when we say mod of x, so mod of x is nothing but the distance of x from number 0, and it is called mod of x. So if mod of x is, let's say, 3, so on a number line we can represent this value as, we will show here 0, and this value can take either plus 3, that is the value of x, or minus 3. So mod of x in both the cases, whether it is minus 3, the value of x, or plus 3, mod of x will always be 3, because mod of x is always taken as an absolute value. So whenever we have whenever we are dealing with any mod problem, we just have to keep in mind that the value of mod will always remain positive. So let's see again one inequality concept. When we say mod of x is, let's say, more than or equal to 4, so again on number line we will see that, let's say here it is 0, and why we are taking 0, because mod of any value is taken with reference to 0, and distance may be measured with reference to any other number, but because the distance in origin is taken from 0 to identify its distance of any variable, so therefore mod of x, or for that matter mod of any value, is taken with reference to number 0. So when we say mod of x is more than or equal to 4, greater than or equal to 4, we will first mark number 4 on the positive side and number 4 on the negative side of the number line. So this is our positive side and this is our negative side. So when we say mod of x is greater than or equal to 4, so what actually we are saying? We are saying that x will fall somewhere in this zone, okay, anywhere, which is either 4 or greater than 4. So either it can fall on number 4 itself because it is greater than or equal to. So either it can fall on number 4, or it can fall anywhere after number 4, positive number 4, and thus it will satisfy our condition. Or if it is on the negative side, if the variable x is on the negative side, so the value of x will be either on number minus 4 or towards the left side of number minus 4. So what are the possible values in this case? So when we say negative, when we consider only negative value, that is if we say x is negative, this is the notation of saying negative. That means x is negative value. So in this case, what will be the value which x will be taking? So x will be less than or equal to minus 4. Okay, x will fall here, so that let's say x falls here at number minus 5. So when we measure the distance of this number minus 5 from 0, so what will be the distance? Distance will be 5 units. So distance will be 5 units, and what is the requirement? That mod x is greater than or equal to 4, and therefore 5 unit distance will satisfy our given condition. And similarly, if we consider x to be a positive value, then if x is a positive value, then what will be the value of x? Value of x will be greater than 4. So let's say again here, if we take any point randomly, let's say 6. So what will be the distance of this number 6 from 0? It will be 6. And what is our requirement as per given condition, given problem statement, that mod of x is greater than or equal to number 4. Therefore, this 6 distance from number 0 will be greater than is greater than 4. Therefore, what are the values? Possible values: x is either less than or equal to -4 or x is more than 4. So now with this concept again, we have done the quick recap. So let's go back to our question, and in the question we will see how even a difficult problem of this scale, of the given scale, that is this one, mod of p plus 5 is less than or equal to 7, this can be solved in just one step. And not only that, we will solve using number line in one step only, and we will find the values of a given variable. And we will also try solving the same problem using conventional method, where we consider cases separately, that is case of positive value and case of negative value. So let's get started. So here we have to see it very clearly that mod of p plus 5 is less than or equal to 7. Now we draw first of all a number line, and what is our value here which we need to consider? So mod of 5, how it can be written? Mod of p plus 5, sorry, mod of p plus 5. Let's take this value little bit down. So yeah, so mod of p plus 5, it can be written as p minus 5 within mod. Why we are representing this mod of p plus 5 as this? Because the standard notation for writing any mod value, any value inside mod is like this. When there is nothing, here it is when it is 0, so it is represented as mod of p. Otherwise, it is represented here as mod of p minus some value with respect to which we are measuring the distance of the given variable. So here we now have converted mod of p. We have just represented mod of p plus 5 as this value. So here what we are considering, our reference point is minus number 5. So let's say our this point represents minus number 5. So somewhere here number 0 will come, let's say, and we extend line somewhat more. So some other positive values will come this side, and all the negative value towards left side of number 0. Now our given problem says mod of p plus 5, that is distance of p from number minus 5, again distance of p, which is a variable, from number minus 5 is less than equal to 7, is less than equal to 7. Now see it very with a focused mind, that the variable of the distance of variable p from number minus 5 is less than equal to 7. So let's say towards this direction from number minus 5. So when we move towards this direction, when one moves towards this direction, so what is the distance which he needs to travel to reach, to cover a distance of 7 units? So clearly from minus 5 to 0 he would have covered total 5 units distance and 2 more. So he needs to come till this point. So this is our number 2. So this distance, when we say this distance is our 7. So the requirement is mod distance of p from minus 5 should be less than or equal to 7. So our p will fall anywhere in this number line, in this zone. That is, we will again draw this number line. See here, it is minus 5, it is 2, and the distance between these numbers is how much? Is 7. So our P can fall on this number line between -5 to 2 anywhere. Let's say it falls somewhere like here where it is -1. So -1 means what will be the distance between -5 and -4? It will be 4 units and 4 units, and our requirement is that the P distance of P from -5 should be less than equal to 7. So it will satisfy. So at all the points in this range between -5 to 2 will satisfy our requirement. So therefore here the value of P will take anything between -5 to 2, that is less than 2 and -5. So these are the values of P in this case. Now let's see the negative values. So again we will draw the same number line. Here it is -5. Now we will consider P on this direction towards left side of -5. So again, what is the distance which that same person needs to travel so that he covers total 7 units? So for 7 units, he needs to come to the point till -12. So when he comes to the point -12, so the total distance traveled from -5 will be 7 units, which is the requirement that it should be less than or equal to 7. So therefore, in this case, what will be the values which P can take? So P can take any value in this zone. So that means -12 is P will be between these values. So P will be greater than -12 and less than greater than or equal to -12 or and less than equal to -5. So we have found the values of P. So if we now draw a complete and common number line. So here it is -5 and here it is number 2 and here it is number -12. So any value from -12 to 2 will satisfy our requirement. So therefore value of P will vary from -12 to 2. So these all steps are just to illustrate and to make the point clear. Otherwise, if we solve it, if we have understood the concept clearly, so again we will see the same problem. So the question says P plus 5 is less than equal to 7. So we will draw a number line. Here our point is -5. So our distance of P from number 5 for this to satisfy less than equal to 7 condition will be like here 2, so the distance will be 7, and here it will be -12, so that again the distance will be 7. So the value of P, the range of P will be -12 less than equal to P less than equal to 7. So in just one step we have solved this problem. Now when we see the traditional approach, so again we will write same problem, P plus 5 less than equal to 7. Now we will consider in conventional method, we will consider two cases. Case 1, here P plus 5 is greater than 0. So what will happen? P plus 5 will be less than equal to 7. This will convert like this, because the value inside mod is positive we have considered. So what will be the value? P will be less than 2, and in case 2 we will consider p plus 5 has negative value. So how the mod will then open? It will become p plus 5 greater than equal to 7. It will just reverse the signs because the value is negative. So what will be the value? P will be greater than equal to, sorry, here it will be minus 7 because we have reversed the signs and p plus 5 is considered as negative. So p plus 5 is greater than equal to minus 7. So p is greater than equal to minus 12. So from these two cases, what are the values? What is the range of p? So minus 12 less than equal to p less than equal to 2, which matches our original solution.